Gonzalez Hills in the strawweight division against Singapore's very own Angela Lee.
First of all, female fights are the most exciting to watch, so I know that it's going to be an amazing fight.
When the door closes, it's just the two of you. I'm not going to be thinking about the thousands of people on the other side of that cave. I will just be focusing on her, and everything else will be white noise.
I come in there explosive, you know, I'm not messing around, I'm coming in to do business, and that's why my fights end so quickly. You know, I'm a very well-rounded fighter. I feel most comfortable on the ground. I can dominate most of my opponents there, and I have the upper hand.
I always plan to strike, but if I see an opportunity, I'll go for it, and it's kind of ironic how I would consider myself a striker, and my wins have been through submission, so that's the thing with MMA, you never know what's going to happen.
She has quite a record in Muay Thai. She's an aggressive fighter, very explosive, and her 2 wins were by submission.
I have my strength, she has her strength, but with MMA you have to be well-rounded, so I'm preparing for everything.
I'm extremely confident. I know that I'm going to come out with a win no matter what because I want it more and I train harder. But it's going to end in the first round.
I'm not worried. I feel like I've covered all my bases. She's young and she's hungry, but so am I, so don't blink.
Natalie, all respect to you, but this is what I was born to do, and there's no way that I'm leaving that cage without my hand getting raised.
Know who she thinks is going to win it. Side by side, Hills, 8 years older, giving away 4 centimeters in height. This is Australia against Singapore.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next fight is 3 rounds of 5 minutes in the One Championship Women's Strawweight Division, and it's brought to you by LG Electronics Singapore. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, she is a Muay Thai fighter standing at 159 centimeters tall, weighing in at 51.8 kilograms, holding a professional MMA record of 2 wins, 2 losses. From Langus MMA, fighting out of Sydney, Australia, she is Filipino strawweight prospect Natalie the Filipino Gonzalez Hills. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, she is a mixed martial artist, standing at 163 centimeters tall, weighing in at 51.6 kilograms, holding a professional MMA record of 2 wins, no losses. From Evolve MMA, United MMA, and fighting out of Milani, Hawaii, USA, representing Singapore, she is 2-time Pancration World Champion, unstoppable Angela Lee! When this battle begins, your referee in charge, Olivier Kos.
Watch out for headbutt, back of the head and spine. As you know, no full stone to the head, okay? Do not grab the fence. Listen my command all the time, defend yourself at all time. Touch glove if you want, back your corner.
One of the clear highlights of the night.
Judge, time. Ready, fight!
This fight brought to you by LG Electronics Singapore. Right hand from Hill, straight off with a knee to the body. It's a busy start. Angela Lee wraps up her opponent and they exchange knees. Hill's hand in Lee's face, and she's getting a bit of a shock here because that was a heavy right hand from Natalie Gonzalez Hills.
Natalie's landing some nice shots inside the clinch, which is kind of surprising considering that this fight has not yet gone to the, to the ground. I think Angela would immediately try to take this fight to the ground, but you can see that, nice with an inside pressing kick delivered by Natalie.
And the spinning back fist. This is where Hills wants to fight. Big right hand from her. And Angela Lee knows she's in a fight. She gets wrestled to the ground, a bit like a rag doll.
See, I think it's a mistake for Natalie to chase her down to the ground. She should let this fight go and get back up to her feet. This is where Angela is at home.
You could well be right.
Look at that sweep.
Fantastic sweep. Listen to this crowd.
See, this is not where Natalie wants to be on the receiving end of Angela's grounded pound here. Angela's trying to step over and get into the full mount. Natalie's got to try to push away. She's got to let go of that head and start creating space.
Should she have just let her stay down there and not chased her? That's Mitch's opinion, and it looks as if it might have been the most sensible course of action. Takes a kick to the face. Technical ground kick. Lee comes down with punches.
Armbar. Possible armbar coming up here. He's just in mount now. This is not good.
This crowd making an absolutely deafening noise behind us and all around this arena.
See, she's trying to clinch and trying to bridge out. She's got to let go and create space and move. Create a scramble. Don't turn. She's turned the back.
The fucking Bronco action meant she gave up her back. Now what can Angela do?
Angela's probably going to try to, she's only got one hook in, so she only has one hook on the inside of Angela's leg. If she can secure the other foot on the other side of the leg, she's going to have a much more dominant position and probably work from the chokes.
Can't get all the way around just now.
Now she's kind of rolling her over here.
Natalie's cut.
And this, she could be setting up the twister here, Steve.
Twister! Wow, what a finish! That's an unbelievable finish! What was that?
Steve, she finished her with the twister. It is a submission where you crank on the spine. If you don't tap, you will rip your opponent in two.
That is a crazy finish.
That is tremendous. That shows you she is learning from the champions that evolve mixed martial arts. That is one of Shinya Aoki's favorite submission moves.
I wonder who she learns it from then. Wow. And I think there are some tears there. Not just because of the win, but the nature of the win. What a way.
You can see here, Angela gets tossed to the ground by Natalie. Natalie right there should have stood back up and disengaged and let Angela come back up. A beautiful sweep to Angela back on top where she delivers some ground and pound. And you can see here, she secures the arm. I don't think Natalie knew what she was doing. And then she just starts cranking on the neck right there for a twister submission.
That's a crazy finish. And there are indeed tears. For an athlete to accomplish a finish like that, it's no wonder it's emotional.
That is the first twister in one championship history.
Ladies and gentlemen, to present the prize, we have Scott Jung, Managing Director of LG Electronics Singapore. Ladies and gentlemen, referee Olivier Coste calls a halt to this battle. At 2 minutes 24 seconds of round number 1, for your winner by submission via twister, Angela Lee!
Wow, unique in the history of one championship. Angela Lee, the first person to win via twister. What a performance. And this crowd were absolutely rocking. There are tears there, Mitch.
She has got to be overcome with emotion and joy to capture another victory and remain undefeated inside the one championship cage.
Okay, Angela. You are filled with so much emotion right now. I can see it all over your face. Talk to us about what's going on.
Hi, Singapore! Recently a lot of things have been happening in my life, and a lot of good things, changes, and I'm just so appreciative of everything that's been happening, and all of my sacrifices and all of my hard work is paying off, and I'm just overjoyed.
You know, Angela, this crowd here was a little bit worried to start off that fight when they saw you below, but all of a sudden you turned things around and the crowd just went wild. I'm sure you heard that.
Yeah, I started off a little slow, but there was so much pressure coming into Singapore for the second time. But luckily I pulled it together, and I was able to think clearly and pull off that twister I've been working on for so long.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the handiwork up here. Talk to us about this. Not too many people have seen the twister. Talk us through your handiwork.
So as soon as we got to the ground, I was like, okay, scrambling, I got her back, one hook in, and took me a while to get the arm over her head, but as soon as I did, I cranked her neck,
and finish the submission.
And there you see the result. Ladies and gentlemen, another big round of applause for your winner, Angela Lee!
If you were in any doubt about how captivating women's mixed martial arts can be, perhaps now you've changed your mind. There's a lot more to come in One Championship because we have a fantastic roster of female personalities. Stick around, you'll see more. Tonight, there's the fellas to come.